Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E466, a 1953 S plastic tubed roll. How's everybody doing? If this roll's anything like the last roll, we are going to have a busy afternoon. My to-do bucket is over half full again. You guys are keeping me busy, making me work my 50, 60-hour weeks. Waiting for a couple more people to join, get some chat activity. There's Richard Sappington. Hello again. I am going to get a knife and cut this tape, and we'll go from there. Frank McCain, Shinbone. The top half is full. Alrighty, we got some people in here, so we're going to get things started. 7 viewers already. All right, smash that like button. I want to remind everybody we have a waffle show, or Chuck has a waffle show. I will be out with my wife this evening. And we got an RPM on the first coin. Let's see what we can find on this one. You can see it right here, and then right here, and you can almost see it right here and right down on the bottom. So let's go out and see what we have for double dies, so I know. One doubled eyelid, so we don't have to worry about that page being up right now. 53S RPMs. Get my cheat page up. All right, let's go and start working our way down. Nope, not that one. That's close to that one though. Maybe. No. Let me back this out. Do a little marker hunting. We're going to come back to that one. We can shut that window. Running through these real quick. All right, cross reference. Let's see if we got die cracks on the forehead. And we do. This is 1mm24 or RPM 24 for Brad. Great first coin. Hopefully it is the sign of things to come. Pat Seaton, welcome. Next coin, Dan. One coin, 1 RPM. This was 1mm24. Coin number 3, Stan. Again, we're doing the first 10 reverses. Next week, I am going to be doing 4 rolls again. I believe it's going to be a 2008, a 55D, and a maybe a 54S or 55S, I'm not sure. And then a 60D large date Megrig tube. Coins I just got. I might pick up different dates, but there'll be 4 rolls. And I'll do a modern roll, probably 2008. Coin 5, DC. Be on the lookout for Chuck doing the waffle show, I believe 7 Eastern tonight. Waffles with syrup. I also am sure he's going to be doing an auction on Tuesday. So be prepared for that. I know he bought lots of good stuff in his 2-week trip that he took. Stand up real quick. Got a cramp. Ooh. Wow, that hurt. Coin 7, Sissy. It has gotten to 94 outside now. We're supposed to hit 97 today. Coin number 8, Kurt. Remember that die pair we've seen. Coin number 9, Chubby Pop. Oh, different die. I thought it was the same as the last coin. Got a hit on the mint mark. Let me look at something here real quick. Coin number 10, Ant. And this is the last coin we will be looking at the reverse on. Coin 11, Shinbone. Not as many finds in this roll, but we do got a good one so far. Next coin, James. Coin 13, Paul Hampton. Next coin, Taco John. Now that should be the one. Oh, I'm wrong again. Anybody got any big plans for the evening tonight besides the waffle show? Got much going besides spending time with the wife here, which is a good thing. We don't date enough. That's what happens when you're married as long as we are. Coin 16, Zurich. Little die clash behind the neck. Coin 17, Frostbite. Same die. Those southeast die scratches from the chin. Well, let me double check if I don't remember that die scratch. Nope, that's different. All right. just shows you how something can be very similar. Also got a die clash. Coin 18, Brad. There's the one with the little die dots. Third time we've seen this die pair. Coin number 19 for Stan. Tomorrow, when I do the 60D small date roll, the coins will be removed from the roll by the time I go live. They're in a Megrig tube, and I've got to heat it up. Get the coins out. Oh, is this the one with that big die scratch? It is not. See, that is slightly different. Next coin for DC. Ooh. What show did you go to, Mark? I take it was probably around Atlanta. I know that there's a Dalton show coming up over the first of the month. Warner Robins, all right. I think Chuck and Robbie and all them are going to the Dalton show. I'm not going to be able to make it this year. My funds just won't allow it. The Dalton show is actually one of my favorite shows. It's not a huge show, but there always seems to be good stuff there. So I'm kind of bummed that I'm not going to get to make it. But you got to pay your bills first. And I'm getting my pool resurfaced, so that bill hurts. But you got to do it. You can't let your pool rot into the ground. Oh yeah, I get that. I know I have a couple other doctor friends, and they say their yearly contracts have really kind of gotten out of hand. I'm not sure if it's the same in your field as it is the medical doctor field, but nobody I know who's a medical doctor seems to be very satisfied with their career right now. Coin 27, shin bone. Little die crack on the forehead. Coin 28. Paul. Did start posting some pages updates on copper coins. I'm doing dates that I have coins in the bucket to work on first. Then I'll start by the oldest, head to the newest after I get them all caught up. So if you have coins that you've gotten and you don't see them on the website yet, rest assured that eventually they will be put on. Coin number 30. Mark. All right, I do believe that this, I'm certain of it, is an RPM, and it's one that I have seen before. You can see it right on the inside here, and then right here. It's later die state, so let's go and start at the back. So none of those. It is 1mm 32. There's that die scratch right there. There's that die scratch. This die scratch is not present, as I can see. Very little bit. So let's go here. So 1mm32. Our second RPM for the roll. Coin 31, Sireg. John Shank, welcome. All right, yeah, and there's a lot of neat new stuff. There's a 2024P that is amazing, and a 2023D. Lots of 2023P nickels that have double die reverses. So there is all sorts of stuff to find in the newer coins. 2022D, penny, lots of stuff. Yeah, that's terrible. I know I talked to Brian text messaging yesterday, and he said that he had worked 3 straight 36 shift hours. I said, so basically you worked 5 days straight. He says, yep. That's it. He says it's the way the contract's written. Alex, welcome to the show. Good to see ya. Two RPMs in this roll so far. One of them RPM 24, the other one 1mm 32. Yeah, 2024 they found a beautiful double die in the that I've seen it come out of Georgia, Louisiana, South Carolina and North Carolina so far. So look at your 2024s, and I've seen it from early die state to late die state, so it's out there for a while. There's also a 2024D. Well, what do we got here? See, I don't think that is anything. Let me look at that. What I'm seeing is right here, and I don't think it is actually an RPM. We're going to check it out real quick just to see if I'm mistaken. See nothing like this. All right. Coin 36. Otis. And this, like a Mark's coin, it's different, but is it an RPM? Let me see. No, it is not. Nice little die chip in the 5, some on the back of the 3 also. Die crack on the forehead. $20.25 buy. Wow, that's just too much. I don't mind paying a premium, but 7 times face, I don't know. I'll take my chances. All right, I think we have another 1mm24. Let me double check. Look for the die cracks on the forehead. There they are. There's the die scratches on the reverse. So most definitely 1mm24. second one of those. I mean, I've got a couple rolls of them, but I would love to have a box of them, and not to profit, just to have them. I've got boxes of almost everything. 46S BU roll, the last 46S roll I bought was well over $200. He actually has a gray sheet. I haven't looked at a gray sheet on 46S in at least 6 months, and I want to say that it was like 240 the last time I looked at it, so it shouldn't have changed that much. Dirty Water, welcome. Like I say, I think that 300, I think that's like retail. That's not terrible, actually. Here, well, matter of fact, I think I can check. Hold on. I would say 300 is retail on it. I can't get into the sheet. Let's see if I can. Hold on. I should be able to. Try this again. Oh, 260 is bid on the gray sheet. So retail would be about 300. That's funny. The sheet I just looked at had it at 260. Like I said, I think it was 245 6 months ago when I had the chance to buy one. The one that shocked me is it looks like 46D prices went up a little bit. You used to be able to steal those rolls. I think you're going to see all the 40s Lincoln cents go up because the amount of rolls is diminishing fast. Basically 3 RPMs out of this roll so far. Next coin, James. Coin 45, Paul. Coin 46, 46, 47. God, 2 in a row. I was worried about them not having 50 coins. And both were full. Coin 47. Yeah. And I mean, you really got to be sure with that coin. There is a lot of stuff out there that is fishy. We were talking about that on Frosty's stream this morning. And 16D, that's one of the most toyed with coins. And it was only like 265,000 of them minted. And that is one of the designs that was notorious for glued on mint marks. Next coin, Trip. Is that another 24? This had a huge die clash. I don't think this is. I think this is something different. It is. So let's see what we got here. It's very minor. See it right under here? See it right here? Let's see if we see it here. Not that one. Alright, I don't see this one, but we're going to look around. I'm losing my voice. Got some nice die scratches there. Got a die clash there with a die scratch. So this is one I'm going to have to try to hunt down. So that will go in the random pile. 4th RPM of the roll, and the final coin of the roll is for Frosty. And that is the roll. I want to thank everybody for joining. It's always a pleasure hanging with you guys. Got this roll. Yeah, he probably wouldn't do 3. Let's see. Oh, that. All right. Way undergraded. Oh, no kidding. Well, that's not uncommon. There's a lot of cleanings that would ruin it all too. But I will have this heated up and pulled out of the roll tomorrow. I want to thank everybody for joining. Please join us for waffle with syrup tonight, 7 p.m. Lots of good stuff. Well, let me see if I can give you a little sneak peek of what he's got on hand for tonight for your waffling. Let's see here. Looks like Tuesday there's going to be a mystery pull sold. All right, waffles with syrup. 30p. Let's see what this one is. Uncirculated. 31D. I'm not sure what that one is. Half-pound bar. 1 ounce silver. All sorts of good stuff. FS 101. Ooh. RPM 100. DDO number 1. 1960D. That's going to be one of the items available in the waffle. 1909 Lincoln. So very cool. Anyways, I hope to see you guys there tonight. I want to thank you for joining, and I'll see you around the neighborhood. We'll talk to you later.